Welcome to the Complete Story series, where I take trade paperbacks and single issues and I break them down into digestible bites to help you understand. I read them back to you almost like an audiobook, explaining what happened in some classic storylines in comic books or current storylines in comic books, and sometimes movies, TV shows, and video games. Recently, we've been covering Batman No Man's Land. In this storyline, Gotham has been removed from the rest of the United States, and they've walled off entry and exit from the city of Gotham. The GCPD, Batman, and the various enemies within his rogues gallery have created gangs within the city, and they are now battling against each other. Well, it's time for Batman to go see what Penguin is doing over in his little area, his little war, where he has people battling against each other for food and survivable stuff. You get it. Batman No Man's Land, Part 4, enjoy. As Batman continues his crusade to rebuild his name, he sees a group of red devils crossing out one of his tags. He jumps down on the thugs, thinking that he was away too long. These people have fallen so far. These people have forgotten respect. One of the thugs swings a large wooden stick, with Batman grabbing it and bashing the thug into the wall. Another shoots his crossbow, but Batman takes the stick and uses it to catch the bolt and then jumps up, spinning around on the stick to kick the other two. As the men groan from being beaten, Batman picks up one by the hair and holds out a spray can, stating that he can put it back. The thug sprays over their tag to put Batman's back up, and once it's down, Batman throws him, telling him, "Leave." As another night passes in Gotham, another auction is held. Arrowheads for candy, blankets for bike tires, dog pelts for salt, pigeons for toothpaste, and of course, it's all overseen by Gotham's best entrepreneur, Penguin. He has wrought profit from the lawlessness, commerce from chaos, all for a mere 10% of the gross profits. As a couple presents their batteries for trade, Leonard, one of Penguin's enforcers, checks them to see that they don't have a charge. Leonard asks, "What are you trying to pull here? We got laws here, and when you break our laws, you gotta pay." But before Leonard could pull the trigger, Penguin stops him, telling him that he needs to work on his interpersonal skills. The woman says that she's so sorry, they're just so hungry. They would do anything for food. Penguin grabs the woman by the face and inspects her. "Well, I'm certain we can find something for you to do." The man yells, "Get your filthy hands off her!" And Leonard pushes his gun into his face, with the Penguin stating, "You tried to cheat me. Lucky for you, though, I have a soft spot for lovebirds. If love conquers all, then you'll both want for nothing. If not, well, that's another story. Take them away." But while all of this goes on, one of Barbara's informants reports wind, stating that it's on. A short while later, Batman makes contact with Barbara, stating that he needs to know of any place that is having mass meetings. Some place where people gather for worship, trade, anything like that. He needs big crowds. Barbara says, "Oh, you want an audience? Well, funny you should ask. There's one place that I can think of." Back inside of the theater, Penguin gathers everyone around, telling them that he would like to welcome them to the new Iceberg Lounge. Tonight, for your gaming and gambling pleasures, these destitute souls have volunteered to risk it all and put their very lives on the line to win a cornucopia of consumables. More importantly, a guaranteed position within my employment as a member of my esteemed staff. But how does one earn such a lavish bounty? The crowd begins to chant, "Dozer! Dozer!" And Penguin says, "Yes, indeed! You must best the fan favorite, rough, tough, buff, and hairy, Dozer." The large Dozer waves to the people, and Penguin goes on, stating that after 12 rounds with a muscle machine, one way or another, their troubles will be over. As the Penguin's men begin to collect the wagers, a voice calls out, "All bets are off!" Penguin shouts, asking, "Who dares? Oh, it's you. I should have known." Batman jumps down onto the stage, telling everyone, "This is my city. I'm the law, and if any of you are threatening either, you'll answer to me." Penguin laughs, "Surely you jest." But Batman punches him, stating, "You must be mistaking me for someone else." Penguin falls back, shouting, "My nose! He broke my nose!" So Batman picks Penguin up off the ground, and Penguin yells, "Things are different now! There's a new pecking order, Batman!" Batman then asks, "How about this? Let's make a wager. I'll go up against Dozer, and if I win, you abandon these fights. If the house wins, well, you'll get to be the bird who killed the bat." Penguin laughs, "Ha ha! Forget it! I'm not stupid. I know Batman can take down Dozer, but can Batman take down all of them?" The crowd falls silent, looking at Batman for an answer, and he tells him, "Yes." First up is Dozer, as Penguin expected. He falls with one kick to the head. Leonard then asks what are they going to do, and Penguin tells him, "It'll be fine. These people are lapping it up. Just think of all the money that's going to be coming in." But meanwhile, back at Barbara's tower, she gets the reports from all over the city that almost every gang is making its way to Penguin's. Outside of the Iceberg Lounge, Batgirl watches as more and more people pile in as she says, "The bugs and the vermin sure are crawling out of the woodwork tonight." The next opponent is a rather large woman as she grabs onto Batman and begins to squeeze, stating, "Don't worry, baby, it'll all be over soon." So Batman headbutts her and then hits her in the throat and moves on to the next, and the next, and the next. Penguin watches as he's fed, and he tells Leonard to send in Razor Eddie. He's always been a crowd pleaser. But just like that, Razor Eddie is taken down. Leonard says they have a situation. After checking all the figures, everyone is pouring in bets. The problem is, everyone is betting on the Bat, and if he does win, we won't have enough money to pay off all the people. Penguin jumps from his chair shouting, "What?" He hurries down to the stage yelling, "That's enough, I'm calling an end to this charade. I'm sorry to say, but Gotham's so-called Dark Knight is nothing but a rotten cheat. As regular customers know, these bouts are death matches. Has Batman killed a single person? No! He has cheated all of you out of your entertainment. Therefore, it pains me to say, but I declare this contest void. All bets are off, except for the house percentage, of course." The crowds begin to draw their weapons, asking, "Is this guy joking? Because if he isn't, he's a dead bird." Penguin stumbles backwards, bumping into Batman. And Batman tells him, "Looks like it's just you and me. And them." Penguin asks, "You planned this, didn't you? What do you want?" Batman says, "I want information. Whoever or whatever passes through, I need to know. It's business as usual, except we both know who's really in charge." Penguin grits his teeth. "Fine, damn you!" One of the men in the crowd tells Batman not to get in their way, and Batman says, "You'll all get your goods back, but that's all. No one touches Penguin." The man asks, "Or what? Are you going to get rid of us all?" Batman smiles. After a few moments, the crowds begin to leave, stating that he ain't worth it. He's nothing but a sad man now. Penguin shouts to everyone that they'll be back as soon as they need something, and I will make you pay through the nose. Outside, everyone begins running out, and Batgirl says, "Oh no, I don't like the looks of this." "Oh!" Batman jumps down, asking, "What's not to like?" Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. It means no worries, and everyone in Gotham right now is full of worries because they're separated from the rest of the United States and they need supplies. They need water, food, and everything else, and it's up to Batman to save the day. So if you want to get more of this story, then please consider subscribing to the channel because we're bringing it to you on a nearly weekly basis. And you can also follow us over on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. We're on all of it, guys. So come on over, have some fun, stick around. We'll be bringing you more Batman No Man's Land very soon.